guys, it's Ernestine Romero. Keep it right here with Throwdown Mix, and of course, my really special friend, Mr. KJ, Mr. Karaoke Joe. Check out my website at ernestinromero.com. Besos, un abrazo para todos ustedes. Bye.
Hi, everyone. This is Rosa from Washington State.
Hi, this is Sonia de la Paz.
This is G5 from Naples, Florida.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Ray Ray from San Antonio, Texas.
Hi, this is Erica with Meant to Be Promotions from San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, this is Juan Man from Burke Burnett.
Hello, this is Hilda M. Peña from HP Promotions.
Hey y'all, this is Laura Cameron from Tampa, Florida.
This is Ruben Hernandez from New Mex Radio.
¿Qué pasa, raza? This is Javier El Gatito Hernandez from New Mex Radio.
Make sure you listen to Karaoke Joe.
Hey, this is Rebecca Denise from the Monday Night Jam Session.
This is Kayla Ulrich from Del Norte, Colorado.
This is the Godfather, Mr. Tejano Swag.
Aisha, muévete conmigo.
This is New Mexico's very own Reyes Lil Ray Montoya, and you're on the mix with Karaoke Joe on Throwdown.
This is Olivia
Willie,
parents of the late great Ernestine Romero
from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
And I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe.
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 It's time to throw down. Let's go.
Time to throw down. Let's go.
I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down. Let's go.
Time to throw down. Let's go.
Y aquí estoy en el mix con Karaoke Joe.
And I'm in the mix with Karaoke Joe, and it's time to throw down.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
And I'm in the mix with my brother Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down.
We are in the mix with KJ, Karaoke Joe. Time to throw down. Let's go.
This is Perla Judith, and you're listening to this year's Best Internet Radio Personality winner.
KJ always says, time to throw down. Let's go.
Let's go.
And you're listening to Karaoke Joe on Throwdown Mix.
Time to throw down. Let's go.
All right, guys, it's Karaoke Joe coming to you straight from San Antonio's very own Vic G's TC Radio. Hope everybody's weekend was great out there, guys. Hope everybody had a good time. Went out there, danced a little, had a couple of drinks, went golfing, whatever you were doing. Hope you had a great weekend out there, guys. I'm trying to start the week off right, and I've got the single to do it for y'all, guys. I know everybody's going to be all excited about this. Because these folks I've got on today, guys, to do this interview is a favorite of a lot of y'all out there, guys. Whether you're from New Mexico, whether you're Laura Cameron all the way from Tampa, Florida, whether you're Gravi all the way from Texas, whether you're my wife over here in Washington, everybody out there knows Angel Espinoza, and everybody knows Smooth. So, guys, without further ado, let me turn on the camera over here, and let me bring them on the show, guys. Again, a big thank you going out to them for joining me. Let me see if I got them right here. Guys, can y'all hear me out there? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Can y'all hear me out there, guys? We're live.
Okay. Hello.
I can hear you now.
There you go. Guys, for those of y'all that don't know the faces, and this is the reason I try doing, this is the reason I like doing the shows with the video call-ins instead of just calling on the telephone, is that way the face gets put to the music. So we got right underneath me there, we got Steve Ybarra. Right in the middle there, we got the keyboard sensation, the pianist that all of y'all know out there, Mr. Everett Lovato, throwing it down. And then, of course, right next to Everett there, we got New Mexico legend, icon, and amazing friend, Miss Angel Espinoza. So, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me out there. Let me turn this up a little bit. All right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Appreciate y'all joining me. Now, Angel, I got to ask, how did this song come about with y'all? How did y'all come up with this collab?
Well, actually, this song started off by Everett had this idea that he wanted to do a collaboration, and it kind of came off of back in like 2017. I recorded a song with Santa Fe legend Jerry Lopez. Jerry Lopez was born and raised in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and
Yes.
he has Santa Fe and the Fat City Horns. He's the band leader, a 16-piece band. They play in Vegas, and the band members play in all the big shows, Celine Dion, Beyonce, everybody. And so I had the pleasure of doing a duet with him that Santiago arranged a song for us. It was a Juan Gabriel song called Fue un placer conocerte.
Yes.
And so we recorded that song as a duo. It did really well. You know, people liked it. And, you know, that was the spark that kind of set off in motion what was going to happen now. Like Jerry and I go back a long ways because I used to sing back in Las Vegas, Nevada, back in the day when there was live bands and entertainers,
Yes.
you know, before the big mega hotels came in and everything kind of changed. And so, you know, so we kind of go back to those days, and so like it was really cool to kind of with that project. Jerry Lopez kind of did came full circle, because you know he started off as a little child playing mariachi music at Santa Fe Plaza, and they were the Lopez brothers, and then they went to Vegas and they started doing like pop and soul and some really killer stuff. And so then this song kind of brought him full circle, and he was doing a lot of shows in Santa Fe at that time. And so I'll let Everett explain, you know, what happened from that collaboration with Jerry Lopez.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that when I heard that song, I was, because you know Jerry Lopez and the Lopez brothers goes way back since well, of course, before I was born. With my parents, my mom and dad were really good friends and grew up with the Lopez brothers, and they were always at my grandma's house or my grandpa's house playing music all in the living room, and so they grew up together, you know, in this big musical Santa Fe family. And you know Jerry took off to Vegas and you know, pursued his dream and really made it, and put a lot of us on the map, you know, like he's like the pride of Santa Fe, you know, and
yes, sir.
In music. And so when I was really young, my dad got called by Jerry Lopez to go and be Jerry's lead guitar player in Santa Fe in Vegas. And so my dad went, and he has a lot of, you know, musical history with Jerry, and so that was a household name in my home.
Yes.
And that music was always around me. So I fell in love with just their voices and their musicianship.
Yeah.
When I was just probably about 4 or 5 years old, I'll tell my mom, put on that song. I'll go grab the tape. And I remember the tape cover, the Santa Fe cover really well, because it had a guitar, I think, and then it had a leg on it with like a high heel. You know?
Yes.
And then I found out later on that was Jerry's wife, you know, on the cover.
Oh.
Later on. So, but I just remember the cover on the tape, and I wanted to hear those voices and those. This is before I even knew, you know, could understand, but that's how far it goes back. And I remember singing in the car. And anyway, it just when I heard that Jerry and Angel do that collaboration, it really just sparked you know, an interest in maybe doing something similar with Angel, because I've always been a fan of Angel and her music.
Yes.
And she goes way back, you know, opening up for the Latin legends of Latin rock like Malo, Tierra,
Yes.
El Chicano. She goes way back, and she's another northern New Mexico musician who went out there and did it, went to Vegas, and she got out of, the New Mexico thing and went and did her thing. So I really love and respect that. And so that's kind of like the path I am as a New Mexico musician is I'm not your typical New Mexico northern musician. I like to play like Latin rock and jazz and blues and rock and don't get me wrong, I enjoy play Spanish music too.
Yeah.
When I got to do that song with the Quinces Grandes for the first time, I was a Spanish tune and I had a great time.
Yes.
So I enjoy all music, but I love Latin rock and so that kind of sound. Just put the idea together to make this like a Latin rock, like Angel says, a Chicano summer jam, for the raza and for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Just to, when they're cruising, having a barbecue, they could put on this song and just make them, feel good music, and it'll bring a great time and great memories because it's a classic, it's timeless, and everybody's done this song, but everyone does it differently. So I thought it'd be fun to get musicians from here and collaborate with musicians from different parts of the country, like the Bay Area, Florida, some great musicians that are out there, and we did that. So
yeah, and I saw that
everybody said yes. Everyone said yes to the project, and what more can you ask it when everyone agrees and just wants to do it for the love of the music.
And I saw that y'all had artists from all over the country, from Brooklyn, from California. I mean, you had Santiago that was doing. You had Santiago that was doing the engineering on it. So this is a nationwide collab for y'all.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So earlier this year, and like the weekend before Mother's Day, I flew out to LA. Any excuse to be with Santiago, of course. And mainly I go to visit him. But the thing that Santiago and I love the most is making music together, which is really cool. I feel very blessed. So I went with the intention of finally recording my vocal, because Everett and I had started this project like a year before, but and it took a while, because since everyone lived around the country, it didn't just happen overnight. So the last thing that we were waiting for was for me to have an opportunity to go out and record my vocals. And so I flew out to LA, and Santiago and I got into the studio. And so, it was really fun working with Santiago. He's very creative, and he gave me some ideas of how to, make the vocal a little different, because like Everett said, this song has been done probably by everybody because it's such a classic, timeless piece. And we wanted to make it different, because we wanted to kind of add our flavor. And being that, that Everett specializes in like Santana and the raza rock style, we thought, man, we got to put like a Santana killer guitar. And so he found the perfect guy, from Florida, Wilfredo Carrera, and he did a great job on that. And so when I got into the studio with Santiago, he was my like vocal producer, and he helped me come up with some phrases and some harmonies and things, and he added like some keyboard parts and spiced it up, and just kind of that's kind of what brought it all together. And it's kind of like you get all the ingredients to make your salsa, but you got to know how much to put and how to mix it, and just right. And that's what Santiago did to this piece. And I think once he got a hold of it, we couldn't stop listening it in the car. We'd go out to go get something to eat, and we'd play the song, and then we'd play a Malo song, and then a Santana. We're like, okay, yeah, now it sounds good. Now it sounds good in that mix. You hear a Santana song after you hear a Malo song before. That's what we wanted. We wanted to have that vibe for people that are out cruising, barbecuing, like Everett said, especially summertime in New Mexico, because that's when the lowriders come out, because we're like Espinoza, my hometown, is the lowrider capital.
It's the lowrider capital. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about Jerry Lopez, and that's actually the first time that I got to see Smooth performing. I remember we had that we had that tribute to Ernestine Lovato at the fair, and then Miss Olivia and Will invited me to go see y'all perform at the Lensic, and as soon as I heard y'all, like I fell in love with the with y'all's show out there at the Lensic. I mean, Smooth, y'all couldn't have picked a better name than Smooth.
I can't hear you, Joe.
Is it still real low?
Sorry, brother.
It's real low on y'all's side, but it's kind of blowing up my broadcaster. Let me set it up a little bit more. Let me see.
Now
here.
I can hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
He's talking about when he saw you at the Lensic with Jerry.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was one of those. I videotaped that entire performance, and I was so lucky to catch that.
Thank you so much for doing that, because we have that on YouTube to look at, because nobody recorded. They didn't record it over there, and we were hoping that they captured that performance.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for you, man, we wouldn't have had that to go back and look at. So thank you for capturing that memory,
Yes,
Joe.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was
That was a great show. I was there.
y'all killed it. It was and I actually played it. I played it on one of my shows. I just played just y'all show. And in fact, right quick, guys, we got Laura Cameron, which is one of Everett's biggest fans, listening in from Tampa, Florida, and she's tagging all her friends out there. So a big shout going out to Laura out there listening in. I'm going to go in and drop in just a couple of minutes.
I didn't hear.
Kind of hard to hear.
I'm going to drop in a couple of minutes of the Smooth performance from the Lensic right quick, guys. So y'all check it out here.
Oh, cool.
Right on.
Y'all hear Everett on the keyboards there. All right, here goes Deeds. Now, once again, guys, that's Smooth out there live at the Lensic. And that was one of my favorite performances that I got to, one of my favorite live shows that I actually got to watch out there of Smooth. That was my introduction of Smooth out there, guys. And yeah, so if y'all want to see that performance, I know Smooth has it on their YouTube page now. And you can go on Facebook on my page. It's still posted out there on my page. out there. Now, let me turn my mic up right quick because I know they can't hear me right quick. All right, guys, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Nope, not yet. All right, can y'all hear me, guys? Nothing? Can y'all hear me yet? Nothing? Let me see here. We're cutting in and out. Can y'all hear me yet? Nothing? I can hear y'all now. Angel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
A little better.
All right. So that I didn't play the whole performance. I just played that little part right there, just to give y'all the intro of it. And like I said, if y'all want to see it, it is on the Smooth. It is on the Smooth YouTube, and it's also on my YouTube out there. So y'all can go out there and check out the full performance. That was an amazing performance. Now, speaking of performances, because of this collab that y'all did, now y'all going to be Angel, you're actually going to be performing with Smooth, is that correct?
Oh, this Saturday?
Yes, sir. Aren't y'all doing some shows together with Angel?
Oh yeah. We are coming up. The show. We have a show this Saturday in Tesuque, New Mexico, without Hurricane Junior, and the next show when Angel's gonna be coming and performing with us is in July, July 6th for Lowrider Day on the Plaza. So that one's always a great event. Just a bunch of lowriders around the whole Plaza Square.
Yes.
And live music, and the whole community comes out, and all the tourists are here in town checking out our culture, and
yes, sir.
And we get a day on our plaza to represent our culture and our people and our music, and it's beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna be doing that, and also July. When's the next one? July 18th. That one actually is pretty cool. That's Carlos Santana's birthday celebration evening. So Carlos Santana's birthday is on July 20th. But they have the plaza reserved on the weekends for like the bigger events. So the bandstand gave us a Thursday evening to celebrate Carlos Santana's birthday. And we're gonna be bringing out tell him who we're bringing.
We have a special guest going to be performing with the Smooth Band. We have Mr. Bill Ortiz, who actually wrote the song Smooth, was a co-writer of that song Smooth. And joining us also will be Marcos Reyes, currently playing with War. And it's going to be a great collaboration of the Bay with Santa Fe, I should say.
That is so awesome. That is awesome.
So we're looking forward to that show too. And hope you guys who are listening can all come out and make it. We got one more show too coming up in August the 23rd, which is a special day. We're going to be celebrating Mr. Everett Lovato's birthday, and it's going to be his birthday. So
that's going to be a special. Yeah.
That's a special day. I have to drink to that one.
Yeah, on your birthday to play on the plaza, that's good. Does it for me. Play music, with my band and my brothers and my sisters, and getting down, man, and doing what we love to do on the Santa Fe Plaza is a birthday gift in itself. So yeah, that's gonna be great, and Angel will be there. We're gonna be singing Sabor a Mi and a whole bunch of other great tunes,
Yes, sir.
So, but yeah, I mean, and who knows what else we got coming up, but July's gonna be fun, on the plaza in August, and see what else comes our way. We're writing new music, so we're new music is underway, and can't wait to show it to you guys.
Yes, sir.
So
Now,
staying busy.
Now everybody knows about Angel and her background and everything, which I'm going to cover here in just a minute. There's a certain artist that I want to cover who is a good friend of Angel's. But how did all of this come together with Smooth? Like, how did Smooth begin that y'all decided y'all wanted to be, a Carlos Santana tribute band? And to get the artists that y'all got, I mean, y'all have an amazing crew with y'all.
Yeah, well, it goes way back to when I was a kid, like growing up and hearing local guys like Jerry Lopez playing funk and soul and with like a Latin flavor, and that really got my attention. And so I I'm born and raised around musicians. My mom's a musician, my dad's a musician, my sister's a musician, so it was always music in our house. And I always gravitated towards the instrument of the Hammond B3 organ. So when I heard the Hammond B3 organ, that changed that immediately caught my interest, and I was like, "What is that sound?" And so my dad told me, "Well, that's a Hammond organ. It's got a Leslie speaker." And he explained the whole thing to me, and then he started showing me albums with the Hammond in it. And first one was Santana and Tower of Power, and then from there it was like Chicago and Malo and El Chicano, Tierra, and then it was like dawned on me like, well, that's what I want to do. I want to play. That's what I want to play. So then I started locking myself in my room with Santana tapes and Stevie Ray Vaughan and Tower of Power and everything blues, smooth jazz, Latin rock,
Yes.
funk, soul. And then
The good
then
stuff.
my dad took me to a Santana concert, and that's when I saw it live and in living color, and I heard and felt the bass drum, and I heard the drums, and I felt the congas and the timbales like hitting me from way out there. And then I heard the Hammond organs moving the Leslie's just moving the whole room around, and just I said, okay, that's I'm sold. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I want to play. And that's what I want to do, and that's it. So then you go home after an experience like that, and you literally, like in my case, I locked myself in my room for about a year, over a year. Didn't I just came out to eat, sleep, or shower, and the rest. And I was back in my room trying to learn that part, trying to learn that solo. then then my dad took me to Tower of Power, and then that just blew my mind with the horns. I was like, okay, enough. This is what I want to, my direction where I want to go. So that led to my dad being one of the most admired guitar players to come out of New Mexico, one of the most talented. And I'm not just saying that because he's my dad, because I love my dad, and I respect him, but also I'm a musician, and he he was the like there was nobody that played like him that I've ever played with. He just was a natural, and he had it all. He had it all. He could have definitely gone places and done more than what he did do. He did a lot, but he could have been like done everything if he really wanted to, but his family was more important. So he stayed with us, played locally, and from time to time, do what I do and get the call to go up and play a cool gig in like the Bay Area or here or there or Nashville, or he, occasionally, he went and done that. But then he passed away in 2011, and it was tragic. It wasn't nothing anybody was expecting. It was a motorcycle accident,
Ugh.
and it was a tragedy amongst everyone he knew that knew him, but the musical community, and it was such a loss. And I remember some of the conversations we had, thinking back on my dad played music most of his life to pay the bills,
Yeah.
to take to pay for my schooling, to put food on the table, and so a lot of the times, a lot of those gigs, he was playing music that he, would have wasn't really wanting to play all the time, but it was a steady gig and it was good paying, and so he did what he had to do. But his love, the music that he really wanted to do, it was hard because he's from, when you live in New Mexico and you stay in Santa Fe in New Mexico, the competition is a lot, to get gigs, and so the most steady gigs at the time were like the Spanish gigs with the country gigs, and but my dad loved to play other stuff, and his love was like Latin rock and funk and soul and smooth jazz and all kinds of other stuff. And he said one night, he told me, I wish that I could have played the music that I really, really enjoyed and loved to play. But I had to do things to take care of my family, and I had to survive. But I wish I could have done the music I would have and had my own band. And he never had his own band. He was always he was always a part of
Somebody
other people's
else's.
band because everybody wanted him to play with them. So he never had to worry about starting his own band because he always had a gig.
Yeah.
So when he passed away, I said I'm gonna do what my dad always wanted to do. I lost you there. Let's see what's going on.
You got it?
Well, I can still hear you.
We can still hear you, brother.
Hold on. Let's see. Boy.
We still got you, Everett.
Yeah, we still can hear you.
It's just phone needs to be on. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Here you go.
You good?
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine, brother. All right, can you hear us?
Okay.
You good?
I got you? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry, my phone fell off the charger. It was going dead. I couldn't even see you. The screen went black.
Oh, no.
Sorry, technical difficulty on me.
Modern technology.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just a user. No, but I said I'm gonna fulfill his dream and just play the music that he loved to play, that he wished he could have done. And I said, go broke or nothing. I'm gonna do it just for the love of it. And we get gigs. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna go out there and try to get a million gigs and play every weekend. I just want to go out there and make people feel good, with our music and keep doing it and play with people that love this music and have a passion for it and that's what I did. I put a band together overnight, and I knew that once we were going to start this thing, that we were going to be doing it for the rest of our lives,
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir. Now with
it was kind of like putting together a gang,
Yep. For life.
I remember I talked to my to my long time fiance, soon to be wife of 20 some years already.
Oh.
21 years. So I told her, hey babe, I think the girls are getting a little older now. What do you think it's time? I think it's time to start a band, and I think, and I said, well, but once we do it, it's there's no turning back. It's for life.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said, it's like putting together a gang, and blood in, blood out.
Yep.
One of us is going down on the battlefield, okay? Even
Oh
if it's
no.
me, I don't. but that's that's how it is when you start something like that.
Yeah.
You know,
It takes so much, and people don't understand that with the practices, with the writing the music, with getting the bands together. I mean, it takes so much to get you through all of that. Angel, jumping on your side, you've been able to work with so many different artists, so many legends out there, from New Mexico to Vegas. But one of my favorites, one of my tia's favorites, she had me growing up listening to his music. A lot of people might not know, but you had the opportunity to work with the legend Juan Gabriel. Like, how was that to be able to work with Juan?
Well, knowing Juan Gabriel was one of the greatest experiences of my life. It was something that just happened. It was unexpected. I feel very blessed that I knew him as a personal friend and also as a musical mentor. So this happened back in the like mid 80s. Juan Gabriel bought a ranch there in Nambe, which is like right between Santa Fe and Espanola. And so my husband at the time had met him at the flea market, which is actually where the Tezuka Casino is, wherever it's going to be playing. There used to be a flea market there. And so Jimmy was out there with his dad one day, and they were selling irises and tools and stuff. And this gentleman comes by, and Jimmy recognizes him and asks him, ¿Tú eres Juan Gabriel? And goes, sí, sí soy. And so they got to talking, and he says, oh, I'm buying a ranch here. And he says, maybe you can help me out. You speak English and you speak Spanish. And, here's my phone number. He wrote it on this little piece of paper that Jimmy to this day still has that paper. And they became lifelong friends. So through that friendship, that opened the door. Juan Gabriel, one thing led to the next, and Juan Gabriel bought the ranch there in Nambe. And so sometime after that had happened, that's when my husband and I, we got married around that time. And then our son Santiago was born. So when I first met him, he was at the ranch. That was like his main residence at the time. And his children were really young. One of them was just born, I think, like a year or two before Santiago was born. So we were at the Juan Gabriel's ranch like on a daily basis. We were like very close friends, and we used to help him out with like everything. I mean, I used to drive some of the music artists to the recording studio and hang out with them and stuff, to helping him decorate his home, to driving him places and all kinds of things, cooking for him, cooking Thanksgiving dinner for him one year. I mean, there's just so many wonderful memories. And I think some of my favorite memories that I have are the parties. He used to have parties at his ranch. He had a Western town made, and this Western town had a saloon in it. And that saloon was part of his recording studio. That was like the big room, like if you're going to record like the mariachi and the strings and all that. So it served two purposes. It could be your party room, and it could be your large room for your studio.
Yes.
So he was like he loved life and loved parties. So for his birthday, for Christmas Eve, his son's birthdays, we always had parties. And guess what? The coolest part was we got to be the entertainment. He would ask us to perform for him. So it became like family talent night. And then like when he bring in the celebrities from Mexico, like Lucha Villa, Amalia Mendoza, and all the big artists, and then he would bring in like myself, and my band that I had at the time. A few of the local bands would come and entertain at the parties as well. So it was a very joyful person, loved life. And when it came to performing, that's where Santiago really learned about having a mentor, because since Santiago was like 3 years old, Juan Gabriel had given us this videotape, and it was the video, a VHS tape of En el Palacio de Bellas Artes. And that was like one of his most famous, iconic concerts. You guys have to watch that. And so I used to put So sometimes my husband would be out of town and he would be with Juan Gabriel. They'd be out in Florida and they'd be like decorating homes out there. He was buying properties out there. And so it was me and Santiago would be at home. Santiago was just this little kid. And I would pop in that VHS video and I'd say, "You want to watch Tio Alberto?" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah." So we put it on, and Juan Gabriel was all, in his sparkly jacket singing, ta 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 ta, and Santiago was there like Everett was with Santana. He was there like the movie Coco. Imagine that Santiago just sitting there mesmerized, and he learned like every move and every song. To this day, I swear, Santiago has that whole concert memorized, every musical arrangement and every part of the song. Because he just was mesmerized. He would get mad when I would take that tape out and say, like, "Okay, it's time for you to go to bed. It's past your bedtime." No, Tio Alberto, I want to see Querida. That was like his favorite song, Querida. And so, Santiago grew up around him, since he was little. He went to the hospital on the day that he was born. Juan Gabriel was literally at the Espinoza hospital. He was the first visitor to actually visit Santiago. And then his grandmas got to see him, and his grandpa, Juan Gabriel, actually walked into the room. I had a C-section, so I was kind of like out of it. And I remember seeing Juan Gabriel walk in, and he's there, looking at me, and and I'm like trying to open my eyes and focus, and I kept like, passing out. I had Santiago, I was nursing him, and he's there, and came to check on us and wanted to see Santiago, and he was really happy. We took some photos and stuff. So, a lot of wonderful memories, and consider it like a huge blessing in my life that I got to know him as a personal friend. He was like a family member to us. He was more than a friendship. And he was also our mentor, because when we used to go to his concerts, and suddenly Tio Alberto's not really Tio Alberto. Now he's like Superman. He's like this rock star on stage, and you're there like, "Oh my God," and he would just blow you away. So it was a wonderful, wonderful experience, one that I will carry with me for the rest of my life.
I saw some, of course, Santiago's music video where he includes the cassette of Juan talking to him, showing him how to do a certain part with the guitarra, and then in that video there's pictures of you with Juan, with Santiago with Juan. I mean, I could only imagine, like, my tia would have went nuts though, because she loved Juan Gabriel. Yeah, that's so cool. Now, Steve, I wanted to talk to Steve. Steve, guys, for those of y'all that don't know, is the manager for Smooth. Steve, I was talking to y'all earlier, and I was saying there are so many amazing artists in little bitty New Mexico. Kind of give everybody a little background of the music of New Mexico.
Well, first of all, I was born and raised in San Francisco, and being brought up in the Mission, I was able to be part of that music scene that was being born in San Francisco, where you had Chicano, you had Azteca, you had Malo, Tower of Power, Santana. Of course, Santana was the main person that everybody looked up to at that time, still does to this day. But being brought up in that era was just a fantastic time.
Yeah.
Music and everything else in the Bay Area was just incredible. Everybody was into playing music at that time, and we started when I was 18 in the Mission with a bunch of guys that are still playing today. Very blessed that I was able to later on in my my musical career, I was able to play with Malo, which was a very, very big blessing to me.
Yes.
And I was also, being part of that scene. And we used to. There was a place in San Francisco called the Fillmore West, where every band played. You had people from Miles Davis, you had Aretha Franklin, you had people Chicago, Elton John.
Man.
It was just a whole different mixture of music that you were able to kind of pick and choose from, and take a little bit of knowledge from that, and a little bit from that. But that was basically my bringing up in the Bay Area.
Yes, sir.
So as everything, as I grew older, I've always loved New Mexico. My parents are from New Mexico. Matter of fact, I was in the oven when they moved from here to California. Out of all my brothers, I was the only one born in San Francisco. So that was a blessing in disguise. So, Everett's dream also, was to bring that Bay Area sound to New Mexico, and that sound of New Mexico to the Bay Area.
Yes.
And Everett is the great catalyst for that. He's making that happen. And, my contribution to this is bringing some great musicians from the Bay Area out here to collaborate with the smooth band and the Santa Fe sound.
Yeah.
We did that on a few occasions already, and the very, very great sound. And I'm very blessed to be part of that and working with Everett doing this. So that's basically my background, and
yes, sir.
I can like to share that with you guys.
Thank you very much for sharing that, sir, and congratulations on such an amazing career that you've had with everybody. It's just amazing to be able to live that. I'm a musician. I was a band nerd. My grandma always thought I was either going to sing or I was going to play music, and instead I jumped on the turntables and I shared everybody else's music. But my grandma always swore up and down I was going to be a singer and a musician. But it's so amazing to hear all of y'all's stories and to know that y'all are coming together and doing this single, which was done by numerous people out there, Doris Day, Luis Miguel, and so many others out there. I just showed my age by saying Doris Day. But but Angel, go ahead and introduce the song, and let's go ahead and play it out there for all the listeners out there.
Okay, well, this song is filled with lots of love and passion. Every musician and everyone who played a part in this song poured their heart and soul into it, just because the one thing that we all have in common is that we all love music, and we want to do the best job we can, and we want people to feel that when they hear the song. And so our intention was to put it out now. We just started summer last week, and took the world by storm, literally. We'll have to tell you that story another time. And but we want this song, we want people to enjoy this song. We want you to dance to it. We want you to sing along to it. We want you to cruise in your lowrider, cruise in your truck, sing it at your barbecues, at your quinceañeras. Come out to the plaza and sing it along with us. This is our gift to you, to everyone out there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're very happy to present Sabor a Mi to you. Hope you all enjoy it.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron, tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí.
I will give you all my love, dear, here and now, if you only make this all about, that you mean the words you say. Please be fair in every way, be true to me.
No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad. De mi vida doy lo bueno.
If you love me, I'll be yours forevermore. So I'll beg you promise me we'll never part through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away. Be true to me. Woo.
No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar.
So I beg you to be gentle with my heart. Promise me we'll never part through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away. Be true to me. Sabor a mí.
Sabor a mí.
Ladies and gentlemen, sabor a mí. That's Angel Espinoza and Everett Lovato out there dropping it in. Guys, thank y'all again for joining me and being able to share y'all's story, guys. I always like making it a little bit more personal than just the song. I want people to be able to connect with the artist. So thank y'all so much for joining me on this.
Thank you, Joe, for having us. Can we shout out the everybody involved in this project?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I want to introduce the people. Well, first of all, the musicians that were on it. I want to introduce the bass player, Justin Bransford, from right here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Um, he played in Smooth for about 3 years, and he's my brother in music and one of the best bassists in New Mexico. So I want to thank him. Also want to thank Mr. Adrian Reyes, who did the percussion. And Adrian is the son of the great Chepito Reyes, the pioneer of the founder of the Latin rock percussion, who was in Santana. He was at Woodstock with Carlos Santana. He was a part of the original Santana band. And so he's a really great friend and brother of Smooth and a part of our family. And he did the percussion on there, and I want to thank him. Also, I want to thank a great guitar player and brother. And this guy reached out to me about 3-4 years back, and we collaborated on a few projects. And let me tell you, this guitar player is one of the best Latin rock, and he's just got a style of his own, and it was a blessing to play with him, Mr. Wilfredo Guerrero. Please look up all these guys on Facebook. They're all on Facebook, and
yes,
and follow them and see what they're all up to. And also, the one and only Angel Espinoza, a musical hero of mine growing up. And I finally got the honor to collaborate with her, and I'm just so honored that she agreed and wanted to do the project with me, and we did it all together as a team. And so I want to thank you, Angel, for really being the essence of this song. So thank you for that. And we got more a part of the team as well. Mr. Steve Ybarra, Steve, my manager, the Smooth manager, he provided the location for the photo shoot, right across the street from his house.
Oh.
I mean, this guy doesn't have a bad. He's got the best view in the house in New Mexico. I'm saying, no, I mean, this guy's got the view. So thank you to Steve, and I'll let Angel introduce the rest of the team.
Okay, I'm gonna need my glasses for this because I don't want to miss anyone here. And I too want to give a special thanks to Everett, my buddy Everett. I call him mi carnalito because I'm a veteran performer, which means I'm seasoned. So I'm a few years older, you know. But I feel very honored, very humbled when he calls me his mentor. I never really looked at myself as being a mentor, but at the same time, I always had a passion for music growing up as a little girl. I knew I wanted to be a music artist since I was really small, really young, and that was my dream. And it was my dream to pass it on to my son, that he would also love and appreciate music. Of course, at the time, I never imagined that he was going to have probably even more passion or as much as I ever had. So seeing a younger generation, like seeing my son, seeing Everett, these talented younger people coming up, and to feel that you might have had a little influence on what they're doing and that I admire them, tremendously. It is a huge honor for me to have been invited to be part of this project, because this is really Everett's idea. And I tell him, he's like bringing me back, because it's not like I retired or anything, but I've been focusing more on Santiago. I've been fortunate. I gotta thank Jerry Lopez again, because he invited me to do a duet with him, and he kind of brought me out again, like, come on, Angel, you got to do music. It's in your soul, let's do something.
Yes.
And then Santiago did the same thing last year when he says, Mom, we got to record together, which of course was like a heaven sent, and it's a dream to record with your child that you love so much and you have the same passion. That was truly a dream come true. But the dream has not ended, because now I'm working with Everett. And he is very special to me. He is, immensely talented, and it is a huge honor that he wants somebody that maybe some people might have thought, well, she's already put to pasture. He brought me back to the barn. Okay, like, hey, I get to play with the other cows again. Yay! Really here, but anyway. And through that, I got to meet Steve-O here, who's a phenomenal musician, and he is just so accomplished, and he's doing such great things, with bringing the Bay Area, the Bay to Santa Fe, so that, I've made new friends, the family is just getting bigger. Like Jerry Lopez says, you got to light each other's candle, and pretty soon, it's a bigger candle. And Joe, I met you through the New Mexico Music Association in 2019, and you were interviewing Santiago. You're part of the familia, man. We love you.
Thank you.
What you do for us, like, really means a lot. Your audience is like amazing. I'm sure there's people watching now who probably never heard of us and like, who are these people? But, thanks to you, they're, they know who we are now.
Yes. Yes.
So I would like
it's
to
just the
thank.
beginning.
Yes.
I would like to thank the photographer. The photographer that we had for our shoot is an amazingly talented man, and he does photos for New Mexico artists.
Yes.
For the love of it, and he is brilliant with a camera. He does it because he wants to keep the culture and the music of our culture alive. And his name is Duke City Tony Lopez. Big shout out to him and his beautiful wife, Shirley Marie Lopez. They not only helped us by just taking our picture, but they helped us to like set up, how the car needed to look, where the mountain was going to be, how we needed to pose. And he just, his wife was making sure that, I stood the right way and my dress looked right, and all these things that, are important when you're taking photos. And so we really, truly appreciate Tony and his wife, Shirley. They did an incredible job. And then once we had the photo, then we have Dino, who is actually the bass player in the Smooth Band, who did the graphic art, who then, makes the design for the cover, because now you got social media, you better have a pretty picture and it better have your name on it and all that good stuff. So, we were very blessed that Dino, he's multi-talented. He's a great bass player and he's a great graphic artist. So thank you, Dino, also. And then we also have a young photographer and that is
LaRue.
Steve-O's grandson, LaRue. Is LaRue there?
LaRue.
And he took the photo. If any of you have followed us on Facebook, we did like a thank you and appreciation post where we took a group photo. It almost looks like a Breaking Bad thing, but it's Chicano rock Breaking Bad kind of thing.
Yeah. I love it.
So everybody's in the shot. Everybody who was behind the scenes is actually featured in the photo. And LaRue was, how old is LaRue, Steve-O?
He's 11.
He's 11. He took the photo. He said, "Hey, could you take a picture?" And man, he blew it out of the water. He did a great job.
He's also plays the trumpet too.
Yeah, he's going to be playing with us, right?
Yes,
That's going to be cool. And then last but not least, we want to thank Santiago, my son, my Hito, who did the mixing and the mastering, and also he'd work with me on ideas, that I'd pitch to Everett, and we'd all talk about it and stuff like that. So he was part of behind the scenes kind of thing, but he's very creative and gave us a lot of great ideas. And hey, there's LaRue. Let's give it up for him. Great photographer, yay! And as Everett told me a while ago, he says, "Don't forget to mention that Santiago's a mariachi ram." And I'm like,
yes,
but anyway, those of you who don't know me and don't know Santiago, what are you saying, Everett?
I we can't forget the amazing lowrider that was in the photo shoot. And I wanna tell my brother, Carlos Munoz and Sandra and Carlos Jr. and Yolanda, right? I wanna thank all of you guys for coming out and making this photo shoot a success. And we needed the perfect, we needed the perfect car. And when Angel said we need the perfect lowrider for, we're gonna put a nice lowrider with the Montes, and all, I said I got the perfect car in mind. Wow. Let me just ask him. But me and him go way back, and I knew he would do it. I knew that he would help us out and be a part of this project. So thank you, Los. Call him Los, Carlos Munoz, and Sandra and the family. Thank you for making all that as good as it came out, and we appreciate you, and we can't wait to do the full on the music video.
Oh, I can't wait for the music video. When y'all do the music video, I do need to get a copy of that because y'all know I mix music videos in with all the shows and everything. So make sure y'all send me that. And I do hope, DJs do have requests also. I do hope that this is not the only collab because both of y'all's voices really blend good. I mean, y'all blend perfectly together. Everett hitting that range and Angel's range, it hits perfectly. So I can't wait. And I'm going to call it right now, guys. Remember me saying this when it comes time for January and the New Mexico Hispano Music Awards. This song is going to be the collab of the year. I'm calling it now. This song is going to be the collab of the year. So I hope everybody gets ready. Get your speeches ready. Angel and Everett, get your speeches ready now because it's going to happen next year at the New Mexico Hispano Music Awards.
We're gonna be working on an original song here coming up soon. So that's gonna be cool. So we're gonna get that underway.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Joe, you gotta come down for the New Mexico Hispano Music Award picnic. These guys are joining the association now, so the family is growing, and you gotta come out and join us.
Yes, I would love to do that. Yes. Well, guys, thank y'all for joining me. I know it's getting kind of late over there in New Mexico, so thank y'all so much for joining me and giving me an opportunity to showcase not only y'all's song, but showcase y'all as artists. Like I've said before, guys, numerous times, New Mexico has some of the most amazing artists. The New Mexico genre is so opened out there that you've got so many amazing artists out there, and I love being able to push each and every one and introduce all of y'all, the listeners, to each and one of these amazing artists out there. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, Everett,
you,
and thank you, Miss Angel.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you,
Much
Joe.
gracias.
Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate
Yes,
you, Joe.
ma'am. Well, y'all have a great evening. And again, thank y'all so much for joining me. And guys, before I finish off here, I'm going to go ahead and play the single one more time.
Right on. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
Have a good night, Joe. God bless. See you soon. See all y'all soon.
All right, guys. Once again, I appreciate everybody listening in, and a big thank you going out to Everett and Angel and Steve for joining me out there. Just an amazing group out there, and an amazing group of artists out there, guys. It's always an honor to be able to connect with these artists that not everybody's actually heard out there, guys. So a big thank you going out to everybody that joined us and just listened in out there, and hopefully y'all were able to become fans of this beautiful song of theirs out there. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. I love that guitar.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron, tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí.
Mr. Everett.
I will give you all my love, dear. Here and now, if you only make this all about that you mean the words you say. Please be fair in every way. Be true to me.
No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno.
If you love me, I'll be yours forevermore. So I'll beg you to be gentle with my heart. Promise me we'll never part. Through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away, be true to me. Woo.
No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar.
So I beg you to be gentle with my heart. Promise me we'll never part. Through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away, be true to me. Sabor a mí.
Sabor a mí.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Now, once again, a big thank you going out to Steve and Everett and Miss Angel for joining us. And guys, go out there and just look up all their videos. Join them on Facebook if you haven't already done it. And just grasp a little part of the New Mexico music. Now, I know Angel was talking about Santiago, who mixed and mastered this single for them. Of course, I've always said him with the Los Angeles Los Mariachi Rams, with the Los Angeles Rams performing out there, also being a teacher in Los Angeles, and just taking it to another level. I'm always so excited for Santiago. And speaking of Santiago, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little bonus out there. I might give y'all 2 bonuses, so nobody leave yet, guys, because I might have a couple of surprises for y'all. This is Santiago, Miss Angel. One of my favorites, originally done by Juan Gabriel and Paul Anka.
El mismo día que me quedé sin ti, me fui de viaje para no sufrir. Y al llegar al pueblo en que nací, tan solo al verlo me sentí feliz.
Toda la gente comenzó a bailar. Cuando al llegar yo comencé a cantar, al mismo ritmo del sol a girar, bailó la tierra, la luna y la mar.
¡Ay, qué alegría!
Oh, what a feeling.
La que sentía,
My heart is singing.
pues a mi pueblo
The happy faces,
feliz veía.
all the memories. And so the music goes on and on, all through the night until the break of dawn. Y todo el pueblo en una sola voz. I hear the music everywhere.
Que dice así, ay, 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 ay. Que dice así, ay, 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 ay.
Santiago, Miss Angel.
Ay, qué alegría,
Oh, what a feeling.
la que sentía,
Such a good feeling.
pues a mi pueblo
Todos contentos.
feliz veía.
Memories. And so the music goes on and on. Se acerca el año en mayo 23. All through the night until the break of dawn. La gente canta al verme esta canción.
Que dice así, ay, 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 ay. Que dice así, ay, 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 ay. Que dice así, ay, 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 ay. Que dice así, ay, 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 ay. Que dice así.
Ay, qué lindo es mi pueblo. Ay, qué alegría. Ay, 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 ay. Como quiero mi pueblo.
Oh, what a feeling.
Ay, what a feeling.
Once again, out of both of their illustrious career out there, guys, that is the first collab ever done by Angel and her son, Santiago Alberto. Now, we were talking about the music video that Santiago did, and let me back it up a little bit here. This is a music video that had the one and only audio from Juan Gabriel. Y'all can hear him talking here at the beginning. Let me see. Go.
Hay una canción que es de los 70s, cantó Roberto Jordán, que se puede llevar a un tiempo como más o menos lágrimas y lluvia. ¿Conoces el tema? Me sigues, pero es bonita. Dice, es otoño, los amantes ya se fueron. El verano ya se fue. Y luego el mariachi te acompaña, o se supone en este caso.
The song won Santiago's Song of the Year.
Los amantes ya se fueron. Las hojas de los árboles cubren el campo. Sus voces amorosas ya no se escuchan. El verano ya se fue. Mi amor de verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó. Vendrán otros veranos, vendrán otros amores, pero siempre en mi ser vivirá mi amor de verano, mi primer amor.
Little shot going out to Noemi out there listening again. Thank you so much. A little shot again going out to Miss Laura. Gravi listening in out there. Giving you a little bonus from the interview, guys. A little shot going out to DJ Fuego.
Verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó. Vendrán otros amores, pero siempre en mi ser vivirá mi amor de verano, mi primer amor. Mi amor de verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó. Mi amor de verano, mi primer amor, amor de estudiante, ya se terminó.
It was like he was going to be the prodigy out there, guys. He was born into it. To be born, can you imagine that? To be born, y'all heard the story from Angel, and have Juan Gabriel there as you're being born. There seeing your first breath, and then teaching you how to play, how to sing, how to write, you know. And now Santiago is out there living the dream in Los Angeles. The lead of Los Mariachi Rams for the Los Angeles Rams. They play at every home game for the Los Angeles Rams during the football season. And there they are, the entire mariachi up there, and everybody's just jamming out. And of course, he's won numerous awards at the New Mexico Hispano Music Awards. And I've got, let me see, where's it at? Let me see, there it is. I was going to play one thing. Before I close out, I'm going to give you a bonus out there. Bonus? Yeah. But let me throw this one, since we're talking about Santiago. This was another song that he won, Single of the Year. And it's crazy because it's a cover. But he made this song, everybody knows the song. He made this song into his own. And so with that said, let me just play it. You already know the song, so. Again, thank you everybody for listening again. Got a special bonus for y'all coming up next. I love that.
horas más lindas las paso contigo. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú.
Racing
no
along.
quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna y te la bajaré. Pídeme una estrella, hasta allá me iré. Mas nunca me digas no te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida y te demostraré cuánto yo te quise y cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Échale. Quisiera esta noche tenerte conmigo, amor. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si un día me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna y te la bajaré. Pídeme una estrella, hasta allá me iré. Mas nunca me digas no te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida y te demostraré cuánto yo te quise y cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Pídeme la luna y te la bajaré. Pídeme una estrella, hasta allá me iré. Mas nunca me digas no te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida y te demostraré cuánto yo te quise y cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Ay, amor.
Once again, that was the award-winning song coming to you straight from Santiago Adreto. Guys, go out there, look it up. All his music out there. In fact, he just barely had an album that got released, and Miss Angel had sent me the entire album. So I'm trying to get scheduled. I know with his busy schedule, trying to get scheduled show that we can do, that we can just give you a little teaser on the entire album out there. I see the comments out there. I see the comments out there from Noemi and DJ Fuego. She said, love you. DJ Fuego says, love you too. Oh. I better be the DJ for the dang wedding. That's all I'm saying. Since y'all are all romantical now. Yes, I love that one. I love that one. No, you can't leave yet, girl. And you're not released from class yet. Since I got y'all on, I'm going to go ahead and just let the music play away, guys. I still got a little bit of time on the show. Y'all can't leave, guys. Y'all cannot leave. For those of y'all that are Santana fans, for those of y'all or that are fans of that style of music, this was the very first time that I ever got to see Smooth, the Santana tribute band out of New Mexico. That day we had done a tribute at the State Fair of New Mexico for Ernestine Romero, and then Ernie's parents asked me and Elijah if we wanted to go to this concert. So we were like, okay, cool. So we went not knowing what to expect. First of all, the Lenzik, OMG. This auditorium, like my camera did not do justice on how beautiful this auditorium. It looked like we were in the middle of a big cathedral church. It was amazing. And then they started playing. Everett, y'all just saw him on the interview. starts on the keyboards, that smooth run that he was doing. And then Dietz Solis started on that Santana guitar, and they had us rocking all night long. If you like Santana, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn my mic off, and I'm just going to let y'all enjoy listening to Smooth live at the Lindsay. Now, this was recorded on my phone, guys, so I apologize if the audio isn't perfect or the camera. I was shaking and dancing a lot. Make sure y'all stay, guys. You're not excused from class. This is how we're going to finish the show off. Smooth. There's Everett on the keyboard, if you look on the big screen behind him. Noemi, speaking of shows, I hope you got your show with the cowboy hat the other day. I won't say too much about it. Magic Mike. Everett Lovato on the keys. Guys, in the chat room, y'all saw him on the interview. Manager of Smooth, Mr. Steve Ybarra. That's Dietz. One of the smoothest cats I've ever met. Nor me. Don't give a secret. Y'all ready? Let's pick it up. Smooth, the Santana Tribute Band, live at Lindsay. Now, guys, this isn't only one song. I recorded the entire performance. Y'all stick around. This is how we're going to close the show out. Your own personal concert of Smooth, the Santana Tribute Band.
Theater. And I've seen shows up here. I was like, I want to be up there. And here we are. All right. We go to the jam for you guys. All right. Put your hands together, come on
Now, guys, as y'all can see, the crowd, this entire auditorium was filled. It was standing room only. The entire auditorium was filled, and there was ladies all in the front there. They were dancing the entire time. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but the lead singer is actually Ernestine Romero's cousin. They actually did a tribute to Ernestine during this performance here. Again, if you're barely joining us, we had an amazing interview with Everett Lovato from Smooth, the Santana tribute band, and of course New Mexico's icon, Miss Angel Espinoza. We had their brand new single that they just dropped down. And so I figured I'd give you a little bonus. This is a couple of years ago that I got to see Smooth live in New Mexico, live at the Lenzik. Look at that crowd.
Thank you guys. We are the band Smooth, you guys. Straight from SoundCloud. Thank you guys. Woo.
Once again, a little shout out to DJ Fuego, guys. Make sure y'all get on his page and listen to his live. We always have a good time when he's on live. We always give him hell. My dog over at the airport, I'm always giving him hell and giving Noemi ideas about buying merchandise and all sorts of other crazy stuff. Dallas Cowboy gear and... I like that hat you were wearing the other day, brother. Ladies, for those of y'all that don't know, DJ Fuego, sometimes, you know, he don't get as many gigs as he wants DJing, so he makes up for it by doing a male review out of Michigan, the Magic Michaels, and my boy out there with his cowboy hat, and that's it. DC for life. Noemi, he got a new cat and a cap, and it has a star in front of it. We're turning him. There's Everett on the keys. DC for life, DC for life.
that guitar, everybody.
Little shot going out to the boss out there, Vic Gonzalez. Now again, I appreciate Everett Lovato out there, Miss Angel Espinoza, and Steve Ybarra for joining me. Some amazing artists out there in New Mexico, and of course the brand new collab from Smooth with Everett on the vocals and Miss Angel Espinoza on the vocals. Thank you to all of them for joining me for the interview, and I'm just giving y'all a bonus if you're barely joining us. This is Smooth live at the Lensic. I was able to attend this performance a couple of years ago, and standing room only at this auditorium, and it was amazing. When you hear tribute band, you really don't expect this level, but these artists were amazing. DJ Fuego, you're gonna catch pneumonia doing that, brother. Y'all remember this one? Let's go. Get it? Smooth. Me like a tonto over here. I keep hearing the bing and I'm like, why is my phone going off? It's turned down. I forgot my phone wasn't turned down when I was videotaping this. Hey Vic, for your show, I got a new remix I'm gonna send you, brother. Guys, make sure y'all join DJ Fuego on his next show. I'm going to send him a remix. He's going to love it. No need to be sorry, Laura. Man, they had us going all night long. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. Now, like I said, guys, make sure I join DJ Fuego on his next Facebook Live, on his next show out there, guys. Y'all see him being all crazy up here. Let's see if he keeps that craziness when he plays the remix. Y'all saw him mention a meme that's been going around, or a video going around, and I did a remix on that soundbite, and it actually goes something like this. It's the Haktua girl, but I switched it up and made it more relatable. So I said Haktua Matata means no worries for the rest of your days. So I'm gonna send him that video, or that remix. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. See, my phone, the video's going off, bing, and all of you are checking your phones now. Guys, DJ Fuego will be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Metal shot going out to Vicky V. There's Everett. One of the smoothest cats on the keys. It's Everett Lovato. I was getting notifications like crazy, wasn't I? Let me see. I'm running a little short on my time here. Let me see what I got here.
Uno más. Oh yeah.
Let me
Again,
see.
this is for
That was their time, but they let them go a little extra. I fast forwarded a little bit, Laura. This is the last song of their performance. Now, y'all heard Angel talking about Jerry Lopez. Jerry Lopez is the one that walked up there on stage, grabbed the mic, and said, "Smooth." That's Jerry in his suit there. An amazing artist and legend in New Mexico. And he puts this show on every year.
Pose. Andale, Deeds. Well, Leticia?
That was amazing.
Right.
Let's give it up for Smooth. All right, so we will now be having a 10-minute intermission break. So please keep in mind that this is a charity event that helps raise scholarship funds for our New Mexico students. So please be sure to visit our sales table in the lobby, and also if don't forget the Ernest P. Romero CDs are also on sale, and visit the sales table, and if not, just donate today to the National Latino Behavioral Health Association.
Yeah, go stretch your legs. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
10-minute break.
All right.
It was an amazing show, guys. If y'all ever plan on making a trip to, there's me and Elijah, to, there's Miss Olivia, Ernestine's mom, her dad, Will. Eli with his Ernestine shirt on.
Historical theater. Let me turn this around here.
Look at that theater.
Theater, guys. This is amazing. It looks like it used to be a chapel.
Yeah, it was an amazing night. Takes back a lot of emotions that night. Also, we had the Ernestine Romero tribute that day. All right, guys. Once again, thank y'all so much for joining me, and a big thank you going out to Angel. A big thank you going out to Everett and Steve from Smooth for joining me. And one more time, guys, this is their new single. Everybody have a great night. We will see ya. Baby.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron, tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí.
All about that you mean the words you say. Please be fair in every way.
Once again, a big thank you going out to Laura. Thank you for tagging everybody out there. Have a good night. I knew you'd be happy to hear in on this show, this interview.
So I beg you, promise me we'll never part through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away. Be true to me.
No pretendo ser tu dueña, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar.
So I beg you to be gentle with my heart. Promise me.
It's my favorite part also,
we'll never
Laura.
part through each night and through each day, through the years that pass away. Be true to me. Ahora
Sabor a mí.
Once again, guys, thank you everybody for listening again. Hope you have a great week. We will see you on Thursday. This is Karaoke Joe coming to you straight from San Antonio's very own Big G's TC Radio. Pura vida, baby. Let's go.